So hello guys, in this video we'll see how to draw an involute curve for a square of side 40 mm, and we have to mark a tangent and normal to the curve at a distance 100 mm from the center of the square. So now open the software. The first step is we have to set the units UNITS and set it to millimeters, and then type limits. Set the limits 0, lower left corner, upper left corner 420, 297. I'm setting the A3 size as the limit. Once you set the limit, give zoom and type all. Now you start drawing your axis. Now we are going to draw an involute for a square of side 40 mm. So first draw a square. So give the line command. Type line line command, press space, and specify the first point anywhere in the screen, so within the limits. So I'm going to click here and press F8. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, now press F8 and then give 40 mm. Then move in the vertical direction, again give 40, then move to the left 40 and move downwards and again give 40. Once you got the square, now next we will name all the corners, all the four corners. Okay, text command, press space, click somewhere in the screen and give specify height as 2.5, angle of rotation 0. Now the cursor is blinking. Now you type A, again click outside the box and click what are the letters you want. So we have four corners, so I have typed 4 letters. So while moving the letters, switch off the ortho mode and then move, so that you can move it freely in any direction. So select the letter and place it on the corresponding corners. Okay. So while selecting, let's check the status bar whether any command is on or not. So I have placed all the 4 letters at 4 corners. So once you place the letter, the next what you have to, we have to extend each side for an infinity distance. For that I am going to use a command called ray. Type ray and press space, and it is asking you for the start point. I am going to give it as A, end point B. So you can extend this side for some infinite length. Okay. Next, again escape. Again just press enter space to repeat the same command. To repeat the previous command, you have to just press the space. Now you click D and A. Similarly, you have to extend each side in the clockwise direction. So while extending, be careful. The side AB should be in the horizontal direction. Then based on that, you have to extend other sides. Okay. So once you extend the sides, we have to mark arc on each extended line to get the curve. So for that, what I am going to do, so I am going to use circle option, type circle, press space. Now select A as the center and AB as the radius. Now you got a arc. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I am going to delete 3 parts. Okay. Using the command called trim. So I need only one section, so I am going to remove all 3 other quadrants. Okay, I just need one quadrant of this circle. Okay, trim option, just after typing trim, press space. Again, without selecting anything, just simply press space. Now you select the portions that you want to remove. So click and it will be deleted automatically. Then again type circle command. Now move the center to the D, and now the radius should be 2 times the side of the square, that means 80 mm. So every time you move one side, you have to add the side to the previous side. Now again trim, space, double space, and then select the unwanted portion, the portions you want to remove. Now again circle. Now select C as your center. Now the radius should be 3 times the sides of the square, that means 120 mm. Type 120 mm. Now again go to trim, double space, and then select the portions you want to remove. Once you type trim, you have to press this space button for 2 times, and then you have to select the portions you want to remove. Okay. Now again circle. This time B is going to be your center. Sorry, I have kept the center at the A. The 4th time the center should be at the B. So I am going to delete and will redraw it. Now again type circle. Press space. Now the center should be at B. Okay. Now the radius should be 4 times of the side of the square, that means 160 mm. Now again trim, double space, remove the unwanted portions. Now this is your involute for a square of side 40 mm, and remove the extended line, the line that is beyond the curve, but also you trim using the trim option. Now we have to draw a tangent and a normal for this curve at a point of 100 mm from the center of the square. Okay, that is mentioned in this question, that you have to draw a tangent and a normal at a distance 100 mm from the center of the circle. So first you mark 100 mm from the center of the square. So for this I am going to use circle command. Again type circle, press space. So I am going to select the center of the square. If you are not getting the center of the square, sometimes a plus symbol appears automatically at the center of the square. If it not appears, then what you do, you put a diagonal, then diagonal using the line command. I am going to join A and C, and I am going to take the midpoint of this line A and C. That is going to be your center of the circle. Okay, again circle. Now if you move to the midpoint, you will get a triangle. That means you are at the midpoint. Now give the radius as 100 mm. You just simply type 100 mm. And press space. So now this circle is intersecting the curve at one point. So that point we have to draw the tangent and the normal. Okay. So I am going to put a point at that intersection using the point option. Yeah, at this point I am going to place a point. So before placing the point, you have to change the point style. Go to point style, and I am going to change it to the X mark. Set size in absolute units and change it to 4, and then give OK. Now type PO space. Now put a point at the intersection. Now press. Now delete the circle. You don't need the circle anymore. So now what you have to do, now we have to connect that point to the center of the corresponding section. For that section, D is the center point. So first we will name the section using the text command. So I'm going to give P1. So I'm just only giving P1. So I'm going to copy to the others. So put a place the point as P1. Control C, Control V. This point I'm going to give as P2. Next P3. P4. So now the point falls between P1 and P2 for the section that is between P1 and P2. D is the center. So we got the circle by placing the center of the circle at D. We got the section P1 and P2 by placing the center of the circle at D. So now we have to join this point to the corresponding center of that section. Okay. So the corresponding center is D is the corresponding center of that section. So I am going to put a line joining D and the point on the involute curve. So this is going to be my normal. So I have to extend this line on the outer side. For that I am going to rotate this line. Okay. So for rotate command, you have to type rotate or RO in the command box. So if the point falls between P2 and P3, then you have to connect the point to C. Similarly, if the point falls between P3 and P4, we have to connect the point to the B. Okay. So based on the center of the corresponding section, you have to join the point. Okay. So now in this question, the point falls between P1 and P2. For the section between P1 and P2, D is the center. So I join the point to the D. So now I am going to extend this line on the other side. So this is going to be my normal. So now I have to extend that normal. Rotate, select the object, press space. Now it is asking specify base point, and you specify the point, give copy, and then give 180 degree. So I selected the base point wrongly, so I am going to do it again. Delete, type RO, space, select the object. So while selecting base point, zoom it. Okay. That is my base point. Okay. Now give copy and then give 180 degree. If you don't select copy, what will happen? The source will erase. Now this is my normal. To get the tangent, so I have to place a line perpendicular to this normal. So TN is my normal. So to get the tangent, I have to draw a line perpendicular to DN. So again I am going to rotate this line 90 degree on both sides. So type RO, select the object, this object, and specify the base point, and give copy and then 90 degree. So line is formed on the left of that normal. Now I am again going to rotate this line 180 degree so that I can extend this line on the other side. Select copy. So you have to give copy, that is very important. Okay, otherwise it will delete the source. Okay. So I am going to give the name for the tangent TT dash T. So TT dash is the tangent, DN is the normal. Okay. Now what you can do, now you can increase the line weight of the curve, tangent and the normal, because other things are to differentiate, other things are just construction lines. So to differentiate the curve, tangent and normal, what we can do, we can just increase the line weight, that means line thickness. So select the sections. So totally we have 4 sections, and go to home. So in the home you can see this second bilayer, the properties. This is the line weight. So I am going to increase to 0.3. Select that one, but it is not reflected in the screen, right? Because the line weight option is switched off. So this is the line weight option. You have to click it and switch it on so that you can able to see the difference on the screen. Okay. So see, now the line thickness is increased. Similarly, I am going to do it for the tangent as well as the normal. So once we changed the thickness, now we can change the color. So we can differentiate tangent and normal and the curve. Okay. So I am going to select yellow color for the curve. So for tangent, I am going to select a green color. Then for normal, I am going to select a red color. Select just the particular line which you want to change the color. Okay. So now this is the invalid curve for a square of side 40 mm. Thank you.